I love movies. Do you know what else I love? Root beer. Join me as we watch some movies, review some movies, while drinking a cold, tasty root beer. This is Movies and Root Beer. Earlier today, I went to Marcus Theaters to see the new Jurassic World Rebirth with the what's it called? Screen X. Yes, Screen X, where there's the side things, so it's like 3 different screens in 3 different directions, not behind you because that'd be stupid. Can you imagine watching a movie and you're just like, what's behind me? You know, that'd be stupid. So they only stuck with the 3. Popcorn from Marcus. So let me tell you about this movie, right? It starts with basically the Avengers coming together, right? There's a Nick Fury character. He gets Natasha Romanoff, Black Widow, ScarJo, right? She's basically Black Widow in this movie, but just with dinosaurs. You know what I mean? And then you got the Bruce Banner type. Dr. Henry is his name, right? There's no Hulk, because obviously. But you got Bruce Banner. And then there's the guy who has the past friendship with Black Widow, the Hawkeye type. What's his name? Mahershala Ali, I think is his name. I don't know, that's his name, sorry. But this is the guy who did that movie, Green Book. He's supposed to be Blade. Who knows if that's still going on though. A lot of things happen. And there's a bunch of other people from the crew. They get together to go on this boat and they go to this island near the equator because that's where dinosaurs, or most of them, live, because that's where they can survive the most, or most likely to survive for longer periods of time. There we go. And then along the way, there's this family that has they're going on a trip of their own. They're trying to go across the Atlantic via boat, like small sailboat. And it gets tipped over by a Mosasaurus, I believe it's called. And then they get rescued by the team, the crew. So they get picked up and come along. They make it close to the island, and before they do, actually this is their goal, I should probably establish this. The CEO type guy, let's call him that, I have no idea what his position was. He wants to get 3 samples from the 3 largest dinosaurs, one from sea, one from land, and one airborne. Because they are the biggest, and that means they have the biggest hearts, and they think they can use those for as a way to cure heart disease, they think. So the whole point is to get these samples from these 3 dinosaurs. One of them is the Mosasaurus, one of them is Titanus, and another one is something. I would say pterodactyl, but that's very generic, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't that. But yeah, they go to the island to get those 3 samples, essentially. And the family is with them, and you find out that the head of the CEO, he's actually evil, and he'll do whatever it takes to get this money, because it's money, right? You know, those types of characters. To the point where he tries to kill some of the people, finds a gun, takes it, threatens people with it, obviously. What else happens? I saw this hours ago. I don't know why I can't think of it. Oh, at the end, there's big grotesque dinosaur type. They mixed the island is an abandoned laboratory essentially, and they were experimenting and trying to combine DNA and make different species. Yeah. And there's this big one, and it had like a bulb on its head and like eye sockets instead of eyes. And then it kind of reminded me of the alien thing from Alien 4. You know, that white one? It's got like a stomach and it like stands up straight. It's like the head is like connected to its back. That thing. It reminded me of that. He also had like 4 arms. It was huge. 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 And it was able to like get a helicopter in its mouth. Like catch one. That's how big it was. Now obviously, with Jurassic Park movie, people are gonna die. People died. The only people who survived were ScarJo, Mahershala. I need to learn how to say this guy's name. Mahershala. That's his name. Or well, you knew his name, but that's how you say it. Mahershala. Okay. Survivors of the movie. ScarJo, Mahershala, Jonathan Bailey, I think is his name. Yeah, Jonathan Bailey. And then the family of 4. It was like a dad, his 2 daughters, and the older daughter's boyfriend. Now that's a rule with Jurassic Park. If you're like a family, you all live. I'm pretty sure. Like in the first one, the 2 kids and the grandpa survived. And the third one, the 2 parents and the kids survived. I'm pretty sure. It's been a while since I see that one. This one, there was all 4 of them survived. Jurassic World. Like the 3 Jurassic Worlds, I don't think there was any family members in those. It's just a bunch of people. So I think we're good. Oh no! Jurassic World, the first one. Claire and her 2 nephews, they all survived. So if you're a family and you're related, you're gonna survive. That's obvious rule of Jurassic Park. It's like horror movies, but you know, different rules of how you survive a Jurassic Park movie. Trying to think of like some of the scenes with like the Screen X thing. Oh, during the Titanicus scenes, there's like these big towering dinosaurs, so like the size of skyscrapers. Maybe not skyscrapers, but tall buildings. And they had these like super long tails. Super long. It was like this, but like times 1,000 probably. It was long. It would like go up and around, and they would like snake them around each other. There's 2 of them. They would like snake them around each other, and they'd be like form shapes and stuff. It was crazy. But they were so big that they like couldn't capture them on the one big screen. They would like leak onto the other 2. It was a good experience. My only thing though is that like it's not there for the whole thing. The 2 other screens. It's only for like certain parts. Excuse me. But most of the time it was during like day scenes, and it's bright because it's the sky, right? So we're like, say it's like the night, right? And we're watching, and you have to like focus because it's night, so you gotta see details. And then all of a sudden 3 bright screens because it's daytime. And you're like, you get like you fly back and you see it. It's crazy. This is definitely a movie I would recommend going to see, especially after people had like hated on Jurassic World for the past few years. This was a good like side adventure, you know. There was no reference to any of the previous ones that I remember except one thing, and that was Dr. Alan Grant. His name got dropped. Name drop. So it was kind of cool to hear that. But other than that, there was like no connection to any previous like plots, I should say. Like these are all like just characters who, some of them have an interest in dinosaurs, some of them are just doing it for money, some of them have some other goal. But there wasn't like, oh, remember back in this movie when this happened? Yeah, well now there's this. Nothing like that. This is all like an original story, at least from what I remember. It's been a while since I actually watched the Jurassic Park and Jurassic World movies. So maybe that's why I liked it, because I don't remember anything going into it. But I definitely recommend going to see it. It just came out 2 days ago, July 2nd. Today's the 4th. Happy 4th. If you're in America, that is. Screen X was very Screen X at Marcus Theaters was a very surreal experience. I definitely want to go again. It would obviously depend on which movie, because it's not like I'm gonna see like an animated movie in Screen X. That'd be unless it's beautiful like Lion King. That's a good idea, isn't it? Maybe. Someone should hit up Marcus and throw them some ideas on what older movies to throw onto Screen X, if they can. But yeah, I definitely want to go again, because that's such a fun time seeing it with Jurassic World. A, because I like the movie, but B, also because it was a new experience in the theater. But anyway, that's gonna be it for today. It's pretty short, pretty simple. Mainly it's because like I don't want to give too much away. Also because I couldn't like take notes in the theater while we were watching it, so my memory of it isn't so good, you know, without the notes that we write when we do these kinds of things. Also, you know, not to give too much away. I don't know if I said that already, but you know, just not to give too much away while it's still out in theaters and it's still fresh and new. But you should definitely go see it this summer. That'll be all today, and I'll see you later.